Are you looking to become motivated as a legal nurse consultant and expand your legal nurse consulting skills? I am Barbara Levin, and I am co-hosting this second virtual Legal Nurse Consulting Success Conference with my friend and colleague, Patricia Iyer. Today, I'm here with Cindy Baines Burkholder, owner and principal of Ask a Legal Nurse. She's had her company since 1991. She will be one of our esteemed speakers for this conference, and she will address how to make sense of electronic medical records. Welcome, Cindy.
Hi, how are you? I'm so excited to be here.
We're so happy to have you. Could you tell everybody some of the highlights of your program?
Sure. Well, just to make sure everybody is aware that I happen to be an ex-ICU nurse and worked in the emergency room. So as many of you know, there's a lot of details that go into those kinds of records. And I have taken a lot of those needs that I hear from my clients and put them into how to quickly and succinctly focus into organizing electronic medical records.
It sounds like a very difficult task to do. When you're given a disk or a thumb drive of all of these materials, how large have your cases been?
I've actually had cases upwards of over 8,000 pages of having to actually organize and pull out key information to become evidence for my clients. So as the years have gone on, and from what my clients have requested, I have developed a way of taking all of these records and be able to organize them with tabs just like you did with hard copies, and be able to highlight them just like you did with hard copies, and do sticky notes, and be able to snip out key parts of those records and put them right into your report, and how to even extract and delete and clean up the way the records are given to you, because they're not always in order and they're not always by provider. So those are some of the things that I want to be able to share so that you too can be an expert in looking at and processing electronic records.
Now, you mentioned being an expert. Does the person have to be an expert witness in court, or is this a role that you would consider would be behind the scenes, or a combination?
Well, I guess it could be in combination, but I personally have utilized it as a purely consulting expert role. So I put together the records for the client. Although I do find testifying experts, one of the ways that I help pull the whole case together is say, why don't you give me a copy of your records and I'll put those together, so when we get that expert, we can shoot those right off, and it's going to save you all kinds of time and money.
So you're going to help us navigate the electronic medical record. And as you and I know, the electronic medical record is here to stay. It's not going away anytime soon.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And you still have some of those records with the handwritten notes and whatnot that you do need to decipher, but I'm going to show you how to be able to put all that together and be able to get to the information that you need very quickly.
I'm excited about this, and I understand that you have a very surprise breakout session for the group.
I do. I always learned by hands-on and doing myself. So I'm going to put together a set of records that everyone will have access to, and have a breakout session to put in some bookmarks and do a little bit of highlighting. And then we'll see when we come all back together on how quickly everybody was able to bring these records out and find out what's in there.
Now, I know that you were an attendee at our prior conference.
Absolutely. Totally loved it. Totally loved it. I know that the Zoom conferences are probably going to be here for a while. And at the beginning, I was like, wow, I don't know if I want to sit behind a screen all day long, but it was nothing like that. It was interactive. There were breakouts. There was networking. There was information. There was inside information from a lot of the speakers, like the fellow that was involved in the Joan Rivers case. I mean, that was just so exciting to hear. So I just totally loved it. In fact, I loved it so much, and even before it started, I wanted to be a sponsor. So I'm going to be a sponsor again this year, and I just wanted to share with everybody how wonderful this is to be able to bring legal nurses back together again, because we can't go to chapter meetings. We can't go to forums anymore. So this is a great way to do it.
We are so excited that you are going to be joining us. So we want all of you who want to be motivated, educated, and inspired by our incredible conference presenters and organizers to please join us on October 23, 24, 25 for our second virtual Legal Nurse Consulting Success Conference. Please take a look at our link below, lnc.tips/October 2020 virtual. We look forward to seeing you there.
See you there. Bye.